So today we're talking about thought and actually thinking, where we're trying to understand whether or not what we're thinking is really good for us, if it's helpful to anyone, if it is the kind of thought that is inspiring, if it's the kind of thought that is actually getting you towards your goals. Um, Sometimes having conversation about thought is hard because thought is not one of those things that people will partake in with regularity or with any level of seriousness. And I just wanted to talk with you to see what some of your thoughts are about a couple of subjects that are of interest. One is family and the new family that's blossoming on the East Coast. It is Mrs. Green's birthday today. And though you haven't had a chance to meet uh, daughter in love and granddaughter in love, meet in person, you have had a chance to connect virtually. We'll get a chance to say a birthday greetings to some family and then also bid a fine job and a bon voyage to another wonderful family uh, person who is no longer with us. So, yeah, just happy to have you. Welcome.
That was something.
I know, right? Well, listen,
Yeah,
you got what?
I got, I got nailed. Goodness, you just nailed
How'd you get nailed?
me.
Uh-oh.
It's just going to be where I am a vague person. I pretty much nailed me down. Who is this?
Oh no.
I can't be no kind of. I like to be amorphous, you know,
Okay, you can be.
obnoxiously amorphous.
You
Yeah, but
can
you
be.
nailed me down. I got to be nice now.
Oh no, you can
I
be an
can't afford.
anomaly that's not nice, but I would prefer nice.
I prefer
Okay.
nice also, but I like to be nervy at some point, and you can't give me an opportunity to be nervy. I mean, you just came and nailed me down. I got to act as though I'm a stalwart,
Okay.
you know, decent, respectable type.
We do have that as a requirement. It may be a bit much for some, but I welcome the tension that comes with trying to maintain a level of nicety, if that's a word. But I wanted to just speak for a quick minute on one of the people that I called auntie. One of my favorite aunties in Sacramento is no longer, what do you call it, a buck. She is not in a place where we could reach out and just touch her the way we would want to, but did have a really really good time being in her presence. So I just want to bid her a job well done and also send out love and good vibe to her daughter and her sons and her grandchildren, all of them. Yeah, that's to the Jernigan family.
Yeah, well, she's sweet. She was a sweet, 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 sweet.
Yeah, I thought she was good people. I never saw her not with a smile on her face. And even if she would try to hold it back, her cheeks were so always engaged, and those dimples were always showing. Like her mother, Grandma Lucille, they had big, deep dimples in that family. So even if she was trying to hold her smile back, or she was mad at my uncle, she'd be mad at Spruny from time to time. But she couldn't hold it back. She was just full of a big, joy filled smile.
Well, I always remember as S.A.'s favorite sister.
Oh,
He loved
SA.
everybody. He loved everybody. He loved his family. He thought they were, going to be together. But Suzette was his favorite. And he told me, he said, that's my favorite sister. I said, hey, man, you get to be having favorites. You got family, man. You got to spread it around. No. Uh-uh. With what you do for me, they won't do. None of them would. Okay, so that's what that was.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you're sharing a story about SA. I was saying not even a day or so ago that losing SA in the way that it occurred, it was terrible. And I have like my recall on fragrances and my recall on the day and my recall on the way that we would be together as young family members all changed when SA was killed. I just heard today that it was supposed to be accidental, but I don't see how any kind of manslaughter is accidental. If you take somebody's life, that's intentional, whether it was intended for one person or another. And that is just requires thought just right there, because some people will think, well, this person deserved it and another person didn't. Nobody deserves to have somebody take their lives like they did with him. And that's unfortunate. It's been, I don't know, what, 30 some odd years since that occurred. And it's still just like unbelievable because he was such a kind person. He was always joyful. He was a good dad. He was good people, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to gloss over that. I really want people to explore what that is, because whether it's in our household or the neighbors next door's household, if we're willing to exploit people to gain something and risk everything, that's not a risk that we should be willing to take. And all too often, in so many families, communities, people just go too far with retaliation and envy and all kind of things that come up for people. So, but anyway, that's a family. They had a good family, and you said they had a ranking order too. He had ranked them. He has so many sisters. How could he rank them?
No, that's what I would say to him. But as he was the kind of dude, he would chill with me because I guess he spotted in the conversation of the household who I was. I didn't know him until he came up on me one day and said, "Hey, dude, I got this apartment with 2 rooms, and you can have one." I said, "What? Who are you?"
Who are you?
Man? Wait. This sounds too good to be true. I'm wondering what's going on here. And he said, "No, that's a 2-bedroom apartment on 18th Street. On 18th Street. Well, I know that must be somewhere downtown." 18, they don't have no 18th Street on North Richmond, no 18th Street in Rochester. And he shut back and he said, "Okay, I'll be there tomorrow by 9 o'clock in the morning. Why don't you come on by, then take it out, see if you can work with it." I went over there. He had a 2-room apartment, and he had a room with nothing in it. I said, "Yeah, that'd be perfect." I started hanging out there. Every night I come home, I was working at a family restaurant. And I could bring something home, and he'd have something to eat. I had eaten it all day long. I didn't want any more of it. So, and he would sit back and he would tell stories. Boy, I say, could tell a story. He could tell a story. He could have it so interesting. And then he always kind of make it so like, okay, that's enough for the day. We talk tomorrow.
A cliffhanger, huh?
I've been trying to get some more of the story, And so that went on for like 2 or 3 months. Now here I am. I got a room in this apartment. I don't have to pay a dime for as long as I'm there. And he happy because he eating like a champ. I'm making sure, the house is not getting run over when he's gone. And it worked. It just worked.
Oh, that's
and during
good.
during that time, he would chill and we would talk about everybody, that I could know. And I knew the Jernigan's because they were from North Richmond. I heard the name. I had heard of Essay. I didn't know who Essay was. And then I realized I'm sitting in the house with Essay, and it never really dawned on me how he would walk up to me and tell me something like that. But over the years, I just realized it must have been that he was picking up some of this conversation in the grapevine, and probably said, okay, well, this dude is somebody over here, and he's somebody over here, and he's somebody over there, and he said, okay, well, he's cleared on that front, and he's cleared on this front over here, and so he must be all right. And that's why he zeroed in on me. I said, oh, man, you got a room in an apartment house on 18th Street, and you don't want no money from me? I said, oh, man, I got to check this one out. This sounds too good to be true. And it was. It really was, and it turned out great. And we were really good. And I heard Andre tell me something one day, and I said, no, I just don't know how he made me feel. I didn't like that. But then Andre, I just let it go. And I hope, whoever might be listening and understood that, I had a lot of fun with Essay. And
you know what? I'm going to get in trouble because you just said too many people's names, and I'm going to get in big trouble. So we better tell Miss Green happy birthday. Just tell her happy birthday, and you look forward to hearing her voice or something.
Oh, sister, you ain't she real, but she got to understand she's all right. She is a mama. I'm a grandfather, okay, in this whole game. I got a granddaughter, thanks to her. She could do better, but, it's going to take a while. They have to get to be producing things and stuff, and she will have to last, and it's all coming her way.
She'll be a grand one day. Well, your grandson, he said he's there. He was texting. I guess he's talking about stuff that's going on. He said, Mom, which one of the schools at PHS did they use? He was trying to talk about the local flair of the neighborhood. And I said, oh, well, that one, it was some show he was trying to figure out, was it the backdrop of Pasadena High School or John Muir or something like that. So it was cute.
Tell me what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know how they do the B-roll and it'll fly over. Like there's a show right now that's the school across the street.
Oh, you mean like 90210?
Yes, 90210 was PHS. They called it they called it something high. And on the show Ted Lasso, the school, they fly over this school over here and then they shoot stuff inside the little dwelling. It's a very picturesque campus. But yeah, okay. Well, thank you for your kind words about that family. That was great. I never knew that you had that connection to that part of the family. You said Henry, and I'm like, Henry S.A.? That's his real name, Henry S.A. I mean, I ain't gonna say all this stuff, but yes, Suzette's brother. Yeah. Yeah.
All I knew was
S.A. S.A. He was cool. I really thought he was a nice person, and nobody that's nice like that should have to go the way he did. That's just awful. I can't stand street justice. I can't stand people trying to boss people around or have their way over somebody. That bothers me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a mess. But thank you for your willingness to participate and have us think about things.